Science has identified some 2.3 million above species of plants, animals and microbes on Earth, but scientists estimated there are millions more left to discover, and new species are constantly discovered and described. The most commonly discovered new species are typically insects, a type of animal with a high degree of biodiversity. Newly discovered mammal species are rare. Some new stories about newly discovered species, both alive on Earth today, and those that once roamed the planet. Here are top 10 coolest and strangest new species discovered 2018, new animals found ever. Before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notified every day for more amazing content. The Mariana snailfish. The deepest ever species of fish has been recovered from the Mariana Trench. Thriving at 26,200 feet below sea level, the small, slimy, and translucent fish have somehow adapted to one of the harshest places in the ocean. Earlier this year, a Japanese team filmed suspected snailfish swimming as deep 26,830 feet, but did not recover any samples. In a series of dives in 2014 and 2018, a small team of researchers from the US and UK dropped special traps into the depths of the Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean, in order to catch the elusive creature. This trench shoots through the ocean floor near Guam, and is home to the deepest point in Earth's seas. Snailfish are found at many different depths in marine waters around the world, including off the coast of St. Juan Island, where Geringer is continuing research on the family of fish. There are lots of invertebrate prey and the snailfish are the top predator. They are active and look very well fed. A handful of researchers have explored the Mariana Trench, but few comprehensive surveys of the trench and its inhabitants have been completed because of its depth and location, Geringer explained. The Demogorgon-like creature. This bizarre underwater critter eats by stretching its head in search of prey, much like the Demogorgon from Netflix hit Stranger Things. In the depths of the Seram Sea, underwater cameraman Jace Green stumbled across a spooky-looking creature during a night dive in Raja Ampat, Indonesia. Catching a glimpse of peculiar movement and a stroke of his torchlight, the 48-year-old was surprised by his unsightly discovery. He later identified the deep-sea dweller as a Melib viridis, a rare type of carnivorous nudibranch, with new species of nudibranch being discovered every week, and so far 3,000 variations have been recognized. The sea slug feeds by scanning the seabed with its oral hood. When the small brushes inside the mouth detect food, the hood rapidly retracts, trapping the prey inside. Growing up to 120 millimeters long, the soft-shelled mollusk certainly isn't as menacing as a Demogorgon, but it bears a striking resemblance. All 17 species of Melib nudibranches typically feed in this way, which is very unusual for nudibranches. The Melib are all carnivores and active predators. Superb bird of paradise. The shiny black plumage seen in many birds of paradise is down to tiny unique structures not seen in any other bird. New research shows these microscopic black filaments cause the feathers to absorb up to 99.95% of direct light, to give a super black look which makes them more attractive to the opposite sex. This discovery could lead to the development of even better man-made materials that absorb light, such as telescopes or cameras. Male superb birds of paradise carry a two-pronged iridescent blue shield on their breasts. They have small territories which they defend from other males. Within this territory they might have one or two preferred spots, such as a particular tree branch, from where they call and display to visiting females. Birds of paradise, mainly found in the dense mountain rainforests of Papua New Guinea and Australia, are the wonders of the avian world. Ranging from black to bright colors, the researchers looked at 7 species of birds of paradise. The superb bird of paradise, which has super black feathers surrounding a bright blue feather patch, and the paradise rufflebird. They are usually heavy-built and rather stout, and can range in size from a starling to a crow. But the male's feathery tail can be up to 3 feet long. Most of these unique birds are found in tropical forests at sea level to cloudy and cooler mountain forests up to 11,480 feet. Alien-like sharks. It looks like something out of a horror movie, but these creatures are actually from the bottom of the ocean. The extremely rare VIP dogfish boasts an extendable jaw that helps it reach out and snatch prey, just like the alien from Ridley Scott's famous sci-fi movie. Although the little seen creatures were first identified in 1986, very little has been seen of them since. Until now, 5 specimens were found during a routine fish survey being carried out off the coast of Taiwan. According to a statement from the Taiwan Fisheries Research Institute, only one of the 5 was still alive when they were caught at a depth of around 350 meters. The sharks measure between 25 and 30 centimeters and have cells called photophores that produce light, giving them a luminescence underwater. The upper and lower jaws can be extended forward with prehensile canals to prey on prey. The sharks feed on bony fish and smaller crustaceans. The International Union for the Conservation of Nature lists the creatures as data deficient as so little is known about them. The largest recorded specimen stands at 54 centimeters long, and, despite the name, the creatures are not dangerous to humans. Leonardo DiCaprio beetle. A new species of water beetle has been named after actor and environmentalist Leonardo DiCaprio. The species was discovered in Borneo during a survey organized by Taxon Expeditions, which sets up trips for citizen scientists to discover undescribed species. The discoverers chose to honor DiCaprio for his support of environmental causes. Grauvelinus Leonardo DiCaprio was discovered during an expedition to a remote tract of rainforest in Sabah's Malaya Basin, in the heart of Malaysian Borneo. This is one of 3 water beetles discovered at a waterfall in Malaya. Some scientists and conservation groups are using species naming to raise funds for conservation. Faceless fish. A fish without a face has been discovered during a world-first exploration of a deep-sea abyss by Australian scientists. Scientists on board the CSIRO's Investigator are looking at Commonwealth marine reserves from northern Tasmania to central Queensland. The team are towing small nets with an underwater camera deep inside the eastern abyss, which reaches depths of up to 4 kilometers. On the video camera we saw a kind of chimera that whizzed by. That's very rare in Australian waters. At a depth of 4,000 meters off Jervis Bay, the crew said the highlight was an unusual faceless fish. The fish has nostrils and a mouth but no face. The researchers believe the creature has eyes way under the surface, but they are not visible. Rhynchos stallmani. The white-tailed subspecies of giant sengi, now Rhynchos stallmani, has a convoluted past, to say the least. Initially discovered in the Congo Basin and western Uganda in 1893, the endearing little mammals were originally described as a separate species. Fast forward to the 1960s and the poor little thing lost its spot at the top, and was relegated to a subspecies status, falling in with the checkered sengi of East Africa in 2018 to conducting genetic tests of all known full and subspecies of giant sengi, using both fresh individuals and specimens held in museums. The researchers from the California Academy of Sciences were able to build a full evolutionary tree of giant elephant shrews. They found that the genetic differences uncovered fully support the original designation of the white-tailed variety, bumping them back up to full species status. Butterfly fish in Philippines. A newly described species of brown and white, charismatic butterfly fish made a fantastic 7,000-mile journey before surprising scientists with its unknown status. Live specimens collected from 360 feet beneath the ocean's surface in the Philippines' Verde Island Passage escaped special notice until a single blackfin spine tipped off aquarium biologists back in San Francisco. We named this reef fish Roa rumsfeldi because, as Donald Rumsfeld once said, some things are truly "unknown unknowns," says Louis Rocha, California Academy of Sciences curator of ichthyology. Roa rumsfeldi joins 21 other new fish, including a catfish from China and 20 new reef fish. If you like my video, don't forget like and subscribe my channel. Let us comments below.